Rolling.
Rolling? Ah, yoo-hoo, it's happy hour. Oh, my darlings, here we are. It's your Auntie Glam, my angels, for yet another week of Corona-inspired Chanteuses de la Plague. Music, live from the house of Whimsy. My darlings, it's day 35. That means we've been here for 5 weeks, my angels, and yet we're still alive. It's a mercy and it's a wonderful blessing for us to be here, to be able to join you on this glorious day with our beautiful cocky tails, my angels. Today, we made a variation on the aviation. Nathan, the beautiful Nathan Carrera, is drinking a flight of fancy lilac beverage. And David Sikowski, our pianist, he's drinking the same thing as I am, the Mile Highball. I hope you're holding up, my angels. It's been a very, very difficult week for all of us. And yet we're still here. We're still making music. We're still trying to keep ourselves as positive and forward-thinking as we can possibly be. I'm delighted to have you here. You mean the world to me, my angels. So why don't we just do a number for the people? When they turn on to Auntie Glam, they want to hear her sing, my darlings. 1, 2, 3, Golden as I open my eyes, holding focus, hoping take us back to the light. I know you were way too bright for me. I'm hopeless, golden. Take me into the sky. Browns my skin just right. You're so golden. You're so golden. I'm out of my head and I know that you're scared because hearts get broken. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone. When it ends, I want to let you know I don't want to be alone, but I can feel it take a hold. I can feel it take control of who I am and all I've ever known. Loving you's the antidote, golden. You're so golden. I don't want to be alone. You're so golden. You're so golden. You're so golden. I'm out of my head and I know that you're scared because hearts get broken. You're so golden. I'm out of my head, and I know that you're scared because hearts get broken. Darlings, yes, sir! We are scared and hearts do get broken. But we're here together and we're very excited. Website camera is sideways. Turn it left. Counterclockwise, which is the website one. Maybe it's this one. Mm-hmm. Turn it left. Counterclockwise like that, my darlings. It says orientation is locked. Rotate device back, my darlings. Oh, we're having all kinds of technical difficulties today, darlings. We'll see what happens. I don't know. One more turn. Does it work when I turn it? Because now...
Hold on.
Now look, that camera's in front of that camera. Darlings, you're not helping me if you're over there laughing. Tell me what to do. Is that better?
There we go.
But then I'm not in it, Angel. You're not in it. It worked last week the other way. I don't understand. Not at all. Let's see if I can... I might not do this many more weeks, ladies and gentlemen. You have no idea the aggravation it causes. But I'm delighted to be here. I just wish we had people that knew what they were doing, angels. Anyway, well, let's just sing another song, shall we? I don't know. What song are we doing? Ah, yes. Keep playing. I'm going to try and fix this because it's really irritating me. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. I think I just went off of the YouTube. Does that work? Ask him if that's working. Well, we're just gonna do it sideways. I don't care. Darlings, you have no idea. Well, bye, YouTubers. I don't know. If that's it, that's it. All right, we'll try again. Darlings, it's been 5 weeks. I've practically lost my mind. I have very little patience left, but I wanted to be here with you today. I don't know how you're feeling, but we're all sort of getting ourselves adjusted to a maladjustment. I haven't turned on the news today, so I have no idea what happened. But one thing I have realized is by the time this is over, I'm going to look like Methuselah, my angels. My hair's growing in, the roots alone, my darlings. I have been noticing everybody is starting to cut their own hair, cut their children's hair, and I do love that everybody's sort of posting videos of themselves massacring their coiffures, my darlings. I almost got out the razor, and I almost got out the Barbercon, what are those called, the clippers? But so far I've resisted. I've thought about walking into the ocean like Virginia Woolf. I've been walking like, fill my pockets with rocks, darlings. But we haven't done it. We have stuck around. We're here, my angels, to fight another day. Let's put it that way. To fight for ourselves, for each other, for the world. It doesn't need to go back to how it was, but let's hope it goes someplace wonderful. Almost cut my hair. Happened just the other day. It's getting kinda long. Could have said it was in my way, but I didn't. And I wonder why. I'm gonna let my freak flag fly, 'cause I feel like I owe it to someone. I thought I had the flu for Christmas. I wasn't feeling up to par, which just increases my paranoia, like looking in a mirror and seeing a police car. But I'm not giving an inch to fear. We're gonna make it through this year. I feel like I owe it to someone. Now, when I get myself together, I'm gonna take in some of that sunny southern weather, sneak outside and have a laugh, separate the wheat from the chaff, 'cause I feel like I owe it to someone. I feel like I owe it. I feel like I owe it. I feel like I owe it to someone. I feel like I owe it to someone. Now, darlings, there we go. That was much better. I feel better now. It's sort of, ladies and gentlemen, I get so worked up sometimes that I think that rage and anger and resentment are the only things that get me going. Sometimes the only way to get anything done is to scream, my angels. Now, I think it's so wonderful the way that everybody is screaming out their windows for those wonderful people who are saving lives, cheering, screaming, adding a positive note at the end of the day each day to thank people for all their sacrifice and all their work and all they're doing as we do the best we can to stay in and save the lives of the elderly and all the people around us. So over 10,000 people in New York, my darlings. In the last week, the amount of people that have died, it's outrageous. And, everybody's playing the blame game, but I can tell you this much, darling, that for those of us who have hearts and feel compassion and think things about, problem solvers, for instance, we sit back and we're overwhelmed and flummoxed, but on the other hand, we've got to take a moment to acknowledge the reality of what's happening. And I wanted to do a song today by one of the people. We've lost so many musicians and talented songwriters and artists, and of course those people are near to my heart because, well, we're singers and artists and, in the darkest times, art is what gets us through, my angels. And we're going to do a song by a woman by the name of Christina, who died. And she's a terrific singer and a songwriter. And this song is one that I just recently discovered. It's called Rage and Fascination.
Love and passion, but this seems to be my ration. Dealt down from on high as we watch the years slip by. Flip side of love is hate, they say. When I toss my coin, it only comes up one way. But I keep tossing in rage and fascination. Rage and fascination. And fascination as I watch you. When you're cruel, that's not what keeps me here. I'm not on a torch song bender. You're too bitchy for my notions of a man, and your arms are far too slender. It's just my admiration. We do things very well. It takes a lot of know-how making such a stylish hell. All that disdain spiked with mutual acclaim as we perfect our game in 2, 3, rage and fascination. Rage and fascination. Rage and fascination as I watch you. Like nothing with a gesture. It's like self-applause when you tug at your tie. I rifle all your pockets for forgotten change when you're asleep. If you notice, then I lie. Said the spider to the fly. It's a whole new way to die. In rage and fascination. Rage and fascination. Rage and fascination. As I
darlings, that felt wonderful. Rage and fascination as you tug at your tie. Rage and fascination as we watch the shit fly by. The spider to the fly. I. Lord in heaven, it's a sort of an angry show this week. But, darlings, I will say that I have been so grateful to you over the course of the last 4 or 5 weeks, however many weeks it's been, for your delicious and generous tips that you've been sending to help us buy more drinks and to keep the House of Whimsy from disappearing into the mists of Avalon, my darlings, like some mythical place. We're still here and we're afloat thanks to you wonderful people, and I know everybody's struggling, so if you don't have the money, don't tip us, my angels. Keep what you need. What was that line I used to always say? Take what you need and give a little back, my darlings. That's always been my sort of way of looking at things. Take what you need and give a little back, darlings, and then there will be plenty for them. Don't take just everything you might want. Don't be like the people in front of us. Be like the people beside us, my angels. So, if you would like to tip us, you can tip us at Venmo at Justin-Bond-20, or you can go to my website, justinvivianbond.com, and put some plastic or tippy-tap it or whatever it is you do, my darlings. But I will say that we're absolutely thrilled and delighted by everything you've done for us. And in spite of my little sort of attempt at, well, just deselection from this process right here due to technical frustrations from somebody who's not particularly, here, I'll show you on YouTube what we've done with the Instagram people. Can you see? We've got the phone taped to a little ceramic kitten, darlings. That's how Jimmy jacked this place is. We've got our camera phone. What? We've got our camera phone taped to a ceramic kitten. Because that's what we had. You work with what you've got. I wish you wonderful people, and just imagine that you're taped to a ceramic kitten in a basket, my darlings, sort of against your will, really, watching your Auntie Glam with a gorgeous kind of artist tape to a little ceramic kitten. I bought that adorable kitten many, many years ago when I think it was in 3rd grade. You know, we were raised to be consumers, darlings. And then I guess I was in 3rd grade and I thought, well, for heaven's sake, I've got to collect something. I believe my Aunt Judy collected turtles. And another friend collected stuffed animals. Someone else collected miniature horses. Not Morgan horses, my darling, but inanimate ones. And so I decided, what do I love most, of course, my darlings, but kittens, cats, anything feline. And so I started collecting little ceramic kittens, and who would have thought that all these years later it would make it possible for the people on the Instagram to see the show, because one of them would be our tripod? Is that what they're called? The thing that holds the camera, darling. I have to think of these things in the words of Little Edie. May she rest in peace, my darling. That was acting. I wasn't really choking, but here we are. If the world doesn't end and we have to go on with careers, that moment right there might have just gotten me one step closer to my EGOT, darling. Acting. But to tell you the truth, my darlings, I'm not acting when I tell you this cocktail is absolutely delicious, madam. I don't know if you can read my glass. It says madam. That madam, darlings. I'm like the old foreigner non-binary people here. My friend used to call herself the old foreigner boys. But darlings, why be so limited in your outlooks on things? And I think you look absolutely spectacular today, Nathan, and that sort of terry cloth. What's that company that you're so fond of from After Dark magazine? What's the name of the company?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
Oh.
But they certainly got plenty of coupons in the back of this magazine.
Well, too bad the magazines are from the 1970s, so we might cash in our coupons, darling. Now's the time. Collect all of your coupons. It's the new depression. It's the great pause, as they say. Anyway, my darlings, I'm rambling, but we do have another song. I hate to start singing it when, for the entirety of it, it's going to be very difficult for me to take another drink out of this angel swill, this mile highball. I didn't want to have an aviation, of course, because I'm not particularly, I of course have compassion for all of the wonderful people who work for the airlines and for all the people that are stuck in places where they don't want to be. But my darlings, when I see this bailout sort of scenario happening, and I think it was the head of Boeing or something, they didn't want the money from the bailout because it had strings attached. They didn't want to answer to where they were sending the money, which was part of the stipulation that those foolish Democrats put on the thing. We need to know what happens to the American people's money. Well, if that's the case, then we don't want it, said Boeing or one of those companies. And so now old man Crazy's decided he wants to just give them billions of dollars for a bailout anyway, my darlings. Plane shaming goes all around, but I think if anyone's going to be plane shamed, it should really be the corporations that make the planes that crash and kill people and then give all of their big, the top brass, all of that extra money for, murdering people, darlings. But anyway, and it is Earth Day, I heard. I don't know if is it Earth Day today, darling?
22nd.
It's Earth Day soon. I don't know what day is it, darling? I have no idea. Earth Day approaches, and so, let's hope that the Earth is thankful for all of, well, she's done it, darling. Mother Nature's done a terrific job of calming things down, at least on the outside of, where we're trapped at the moment. But anyway, my darlings, my angels, I'm here to cheer you up, not to talk about the horrors of the world. But I can say that when all of this is over, I'm not looking forward to getting on another plane. Not one bit, my darlings, but you'd think they'd be taking this time to sort of try and figure out how to make an airplane that won't kill the world, darling. You've got months now to figure it out. Come up with an idea, you horrible, greedy people, my darlings. But that's why this isn't called an aviation. This is called a mile highball, darling. A mile highball. Remember when flying was glamorous and people could have sex in the airplanes? You can't even find your personal private parts. Bathrooms are too small in those planes. You have to sort of fool around and fidget and sort of get in all kinds of positions just so you don't ruin your shoes, my darling. Can you imagine? I mean, I don't mind ruining my shoes during sex, but not when I'm just trying to do what's required. So anyway, this is a mile high ball. It's enjoyable, and we're right here on the ground enjoying it, my darlings, where we shall stay for a while. And how's your flight of fancy, Nathan, my darling?
Delicious and almost
Cheers,
gone.
chin, 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 chin. Ah, yes, there we go. And now we're going to do another sort of angry song for you. It's called All Along the Watchtower. There must be some kind of way out of here, said the Joker to the thief. There's so much confusion, I can't get no relief. Businessmen come and drink my wine, plowmen dig my earth, and not a single one among them has an idea what it's worth. No reason to get excited. That's not the right verse, isn't it? There must be some kind of way out of here, said the Joker to the thief. There's so much confusion, I can't get no relief.
growl. The riders were approaching, and the wind began to walking on thin ice, paying the price for throwing the dice in the all along the watchtower, princes took the view, while all the women came and went, barefoot servants too. Outside in the full distance, the wildcat did growl. Four riders were approaching, and the wind began to Oh, my darlings, thank you so much for joining us on week 5 of your Auntie Glam's Angel Swill Cabaret. A happy hour for you beautiful people. Thank you so much. I know it's difficult, but we've got to save ourselves. We've got to save each other. We've got to stay inside. We've got to keep focused. So, my darlings, what else can we do but stay in, drink gin, and love one another? No one loves you more than your Auntie Glam, my angels. Goodbye to my darlings on YouTube. Ta-ta. I don't even know how to turn this thing off. Perhaps that did it. I don't know. And to my beauties on Instagram, no one loves you more than your Auntie Glam. Where's the button? Where's the button? There we go.